Welcome back. We missed you.
Well, they've stuck together through the highs of international stardom and tragic lows of losing their frontman too soon. So after more than 3 decades in the business, what keeps the boys from INXS going?
Are you ready for new sensation? Right now.
INXS are among our most successful rock exports, performing more than 4,000 live shows to 25 million fans in 50 countries.
We were away from Australia up to 10 months a year for many years, and just felt like we were pioneering in some area. We were ambassadors.
Now in their 50s, the Sydney schoolmates hit the big time in the early 80s. Their global 30 million album success has been matched by few bands before or since.
But one of the lines Michael shouted out at Wembley was, you know...
It was actually my line, that one, but he
one of the
stole it from...
One of the lines that Michael stole from Tim.
It's the biggest pub we've ever played.
And it was that attitude that we always had, those pub days that we grew out of in the early 80s.
Now, for the first time, they've released their own backstage footage of their biggest shows.
Just looking at it and the way we're walking into these massive places every day, and we didn't really care. It was just like we were just having fun, you know, skateboarding around this huge empty arena or stadium.
But Michael Hutchins' sudden death in 1997 still haunts them.
We think about him all the time, you know. I mean, we were like kids growing up together, you know, schoolmates and stuff. And
for us, it was really losing
family.
Losing a family member.
It's a loss that binds them.
It's hard to know whether we'd still be together as a band, or who knows. I mean, it's one of those things that you can never answer.
The decision to stay together despite losing their frontman has led to a revolving door of replacements, including the controversial split with JD Fortune, the singer born of 2005 reality TV show INXS Live.
I think there was an area that was kind of lacking for us with JD, and that was probably the songwriting thing. To move forward, you need to be creating new material.
It's a long way from Wembley to Wollongong, and the band's been using a regional Aussie tour over the past 2 months to test new music, revisit the old, and introduce their latest lead singer, Irishman Kieran Gribben.
About a year ago, I got a call out of the blue from Andrew, do you want to come down and do some songwriting? And met the guys and over a barbecue, and here I am singing with the wonderful INXS. It's amazing.
I was a bit nervous about introducing him to our thing, because it is, you know, this idea that, you know, you have to replace somebody else, but no one's replaceable. We're all different as people.
It's full circle for the guys who cut their teeth on the Aussie pub scene of the late 70s.
You reflect back 30 years ago, well, you know, all the pubs and those venues that were so visceral and it was really alive. You still get pumped up. Doesn't matter if it's, you know, 100 people, 100,000. You know, it's the same thing.
We've always said as long as it's fun and we're still moving forward, you know, making new music that we're proud of, we'll keep going.
Thanks for coming.
Legends, absolute legends.
I
love them. They were original. They had their own sound. They were fantastic. They still are.
We haven't seen a good band with a saxophone since then.
Now, if you have just joined us, here's what's making news today.